Hello, my fellow vampires! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to V Rising 1.0, guys. Well, 1.0.279. It's a way too long number. Guys, in the last two episodes, first we went on, well, basically, a little bit of a fashion show, and looking fantastic. And in the previous episode, we finally figured it out. And I noticed that I'm basically stupid. I should have listened to you guys way sooner. I should have listened to you guys in Gloomrod already. But yeah, like I said, I'm stupid. We now have beautiful walls, guys. Too high. That is so freaking incredible. So I've been doing a little bit of work in between. Basically set them up sections. Workshop section here with the workshop floor. Same for this one. I do not have the tiles yet for the paper press. We need library flooring for those. I did have, because I did all the research as well, I did have the furnace forge flooring. So simple forge flooring for the workbench as well. I set up an area for my tannery. This is just temporary. I just needed some place. And then, of course, blood press. We also have the alchemy lab flooring. For, well, lower resource cost if we want to start making greater blood, right? Now, we did notice that we cannot, well, continue this build. As you see, if I go from here, you can see that I have not been able to build everything. We talked about this in the previous episode. Basically, we're at 200 tiles, I think, in total, and the max I can build on my server is 800. So we need to go make progression in our gear. Because with lower gear, or the gear that we have right now, if I would actually equip my sword, then we could actually only go to Beatrice the Tailor. And the tailor would give me Hunter's Cloak. She would give me the loom and cloth and cotton yarn. So that's pretty important, because that means gear increase, right? But there's some others as well that are kind of important to make progression in the game. And that is Quincy the Bandit King, Hollow Fang Battle Geared, Iron Ingots. We got the Tailoring Bench. We got the Smithy. So definitely important, definitely one we need to kill to make progression. And Polara the Feywalker, large growing crop plots. That's good for our flower farm. That is gonna be good for making those potions so we can stay alive longer. Kodia, I don't see any reason to actually go for him except for opening doors, guys. If we kill him, we have the ability to become a bear and to open doors. The fisherman is something we're gonna need to look into later. Fishing is pretty important mid-end game, but we're still early game. Lidia the Chaos Archer, more inventory slots, definitely interesting. Leather working station, definitely interesting. The Devourer, getting some resources back, definitely interesting. And the Longbow, so definitely interesting. A new weapon type, guys. Always interesting. Clive the Firestarter is gonna make Minor Explosive Box. Minor Explosive Box is basically what we need to actually break down the door that the Kodiak Bear can do. So if we go for Clive, we do not need to go for the bear, right? We've got Nimble the Putrid Rat, something we can summon. And we got Gore Swine. Our tombs, but that is something again that we only, well, grave dust at the grinder might be starting to get important as well. So we definitely have a couple more Rufus. Woodworking bench. I think we need the woodworking bench to actually make the reinforced wood. So again, pretty important. So yeah, as you can see, although we kind of didn't want to, like, I wanted to see how fast I could progress through the game without taking out too many bosses, and then just later on basically make lower gear again, like the gear that I have on now, and then just revisit those bosses when I actually needed them. But if you look at the bosses and the what abilities they contain and what basically what is locked behind those bosses, most of them are actually pretty important. So today we are gonna do nothing except kill bosses. And yeah, I'm gonna resume the game. I'm basically gonna head out, guys, to the first one that we can find. And that is gonna be Rufus the Foreman. Rufus the Foreman, he's gonna be located, if I remember correctly, Bandit Armory. We got the Copper Mine. We got Sulfur. So that is definitely desecrated cemetery. Where is... There is a lumber something somewhere. Bear territory. Where is the lumber? Logging camp. I think he is at the logging camp. So that is the first location we are heading to. And it seems we were correct. So he is at the bandit logging camp. What I can tell. He's over there. There is 1 or 2 patrols that run around here. We wanna like see if we can snipe out everybody. Maybe find a bit of better blood while we do so. He's gonna drag back to here. Take out these guys. 3%, 3%. Yeah, nothing to write home about. 3% worker. Not interested either. Seriously, is there not one rope 15? Roots 30. That is actually pretty good. Let's go for him. Let's go for him. There we go. Perfect. That should have cleared out everything around us. Yo, nice. And primary attack, life leech. Increase primary attack speed and gain gear score. And we've got spell leech and we've got max health increase. So yeah, we're getting double leeches now from primary weapon attacks and from our spells. Only 2, but 2 is better than 1. Just throw some traps. Crossbow flare. Dodge it. Nice.
Start running.
Does summon in minions. No.
Think you're quick
Knew it.
on your feet.
And here we go. Already getting some health orbs. Dodge that. Didn't win to bypass that shot there.
Target practice.
Here he comes with his barrage. As long as he stay in front of him,
This quick.
he basically won't kill you, but
You're
he
dead
might
on your
actually...
feet.
Yeah, you can see level 35
Think you're quick on your
versus
feet.
level 20. It's already like a little bit of a too easy of a fight, right? This is why you kind of... If you want to do these fights later on, you kind of want to make sure you kind of level down to make it an interesting fight.
Finish it.
Finish it. Slam! First one, Rufus
New
the
knowledge acquired.
Foreman lane. And let's quickly take a look. There we go. So we get a crossbow, simple furniture, and a woodworking bench, guys. Let's head back, and the next one is Gores. Let's track his blood, and that should be, if I remember correctly, he should be roaming around over here, I think. Let's track this one, and let's see. Yeah, look at that. So it does look like it is in the right direction. I remember where these bosses are. Let's head off, kill our next dude. Oh, shiny chests. Gotta open those. What are we getting? Some sculpted wood. Okay. Blood rose seeds. Really, really nice. Definitely want to start collecting those. Got the alpha wolf over here as well. I just saw him like dead on the floor and was like, what the hell killed an alpha wolf? Except for me. And I wasn't it. So it has to be something close by that it can actually kill alpha wolves. Along the way, 3%, 1%, 5%. So, let's look for a little bit of blood. If we can find some. This is very close. So, I do presume... Yeah, he's over here. So, he is patrolling. Bear over there. And we got a pretty good open area here. Start to take him out. You. Get behind him. Yo! Get out. Those explosions hurt. Oh, nice. Fighting the bear. Let the environment take into the assist of the kill. Always nice. Bones. Dash. Spin to win. Like level 27. We are 35, guys. Like, these fights are honestly a little bit too easy. I would suggest, if you want to have like a really fun fight, a little bit of challenge, I would say go 5 levels below the level that they are at. Like, see, even the damage that they're doing is not really impressive. We need to kill them anyway. And if you have no interest in actual, like, proper fights, yo, get out. That actually does hurt a little bit. Well, you can always do it like this, right? Like, it's just, like I said, there are some bosses that are just guaranteed you need to kill. But once you're able to kill them, then, especially like the research one, it was a really difficult boss to kill. Like, you barely did it. But the result was, because it was such a difficult fight, that now we are able to actually kill these guys with ease. So, in that perspective, it might be a good thing that you basically, you deserve to kill these. I kind of want to say.
Just like that.
Just like what? Like that? Let's drink. All right, there we go, guys. Second boss taken down. Pretty fast one. Pick up everything that we can. Oh, and we got Lidia right behind her. Another one that we wanted to beat, guys. Like, this is... They're flowing into one another. It is almost daytime. He's level 30.
Twist of fate.
Yeah, it is a twist of fate that you... Oh, that was a nice dash. Triple volley from her. Good dash there. Spin to win behind her. Running over here, over there. 2, 3. Nice. Win behind her.
Think on your feet.
Think on feet. AoE. See, even if you walk backwards, you're gonna be fast enough to avoid them all. Here. Over there. Nice. No orbs. Oh, kind of missed my spin to win there.
Think on your feet.
Yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing to do. Because she's got chaos spells, guys. You can see it burns. 8 damage to take. Like, if you get hit a little bit too much with those, definitely gonna hurt. Did her character kind of change? And look at that. Her texture's changed. Oh, sun is rising. Gonna need to end this. Where is she?
Think on your feet.
No, that missed. Yo. And she can't take freeze down with those abilities. Where is she? Good hit there. Whoa, don't walk in the fire. Little spin to win. And we've got her.
Guess
Whoa.
everyone's luck runs out eventually.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that was actually pretty lucky that we came across her while defeating the other one. That was actually pretty cool. Seems my luck is not running out yet. Pick up all the wood, guys. Nice. And it seems my inventory is full, so I'm gonna head home for a bit. It's daytime anyway. But yeah, there we go. Lidia, the Chaos Archer. And this also means we can build a longbow and a leather bag and actually get more inventory slots. And maybe play a little bit with the longbow, right? See what abilities he actually has. Although, it's gonna be the first tier of the longbow, so we're only getting like one of the abilities. That's actually pretty cool. And then Gores, we now have the ability to make grave dust. So, and the Gravedigger's ring. And we need the Gravedigger's ring to actually upgrade the next tier of rings. I do believe. And yeah, look at that. All of them done really nicely. Let's see where we have teleporter right here. And because we killed a couple bosses, we've got, of course, a couple spell points. So invested one for the Unholy Magic into, what is it, Bone Explosion, but not really gonna use it. Although it is 140% magic damage, so actually pretty good. And then you do place Condemn on them, increasing all damage dealt to them by 15% for 5 seconds. So that's actually really good. Summon an Unholy Warrior to fight by your side whenever a condemned target perishes. So it's actually a mini summon that you can do, but we already have like our summon, which we basically never used during the previous 2 fights. So I did invest 1 point into Aftershock, and I'm gonna replace Aftershock as my AoE skill, because it is a shockwave that basically, well, a shockwave goes from your feet towards the marker. So anything that's on that path is gonna take damage. Plus, it's also gonna do Ignite, and I love Ignite because it's basically damage over time, 50% damage over time. And I'm keeping my, basically the Illusion Magic, because I kind of love the Wrath Spear, because it is 160% magic damage, guys. Inflicts Weaken. Weaken is, of course, reduces their damage output, so they're gonna do less damage on me. And basically, it gives me a second dodge. Like, that is definitely useful, guys. So, yeah, what can we build? Because that's what we kind of want to do right now, right? Let's exit this and go into Dix and then production. We do need to make Greater Blood Essence for our Servant Quest. But that's not right now what I want to do. Crafting. We have Simple Workbench. We got a Woodworking Bench, so we're going to need planks for that one. Let's go first chest. And yeah, I kind of need to let's store some stuff first, guys. Let's do that first, so we actually have inventory space. This one. There we go. I'm kind of loving these chests though. Like, they are so freaking useful. And then especially the store all. This one in here, and then this one in here. And slowly our herb collection is getting out there. Let's grab some planks. Let's put these away. And then what exactly did we need again? Rugged hide, and we need leather. Okay. Let's go into this one. Steel ring. Got leather, and then thick hide, rugged hide. So let's see what we... That's workshop. We are not gonna have enough food. Already tell you now. Yeah, let's place it here for now. Then do this one here. Here. This one. Really? Is it that big? Oh, come on. Obstructed by grinder. Let's... Cannot demolish it. This probably has inventory. Kinda don't need to right now. Like I said, later on, it's all gonna get... Nope, we already built one. So, put you in here for now. And that's matching floors and sculptured wood and painted frames. So, yeah, the reinforced planks is still somewhere else. Okay. So, didn't really need that one. And then we've got leatherworking. That's for the tail ring. Tail ring, we gonna build a bigger room. For now, you can fit, I hope, in here. Walk by units. Yeah, the units would be me. Leatherworking, we need coarse thread for the leather bag. 7 inventory slots. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And it's pretty cheap to make. So I presume then the next bag is going to be like 14. How many are we missing in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're missing 18 in total. There's probably going to be 3 bags. So 18 divided by 3. It's going to be 7, 14, 18. 7, 12, 18, something like that. Gonna be probably how they gonna split up, because we only have 1 bag slot, right? It might even be 7, then the next one is going to be 12, then it's going to be 16, then it's going to be 18, something like that. We'll have to see once we get there. But yeah, let's first make the first bag, guys. 7 slots. That is so freaking good. Oh, next room. Here we go. 1 leather bag coming up. And yeah, this is definitely something I was talking about in my previous Let's Play in Gloomrod. Like, the specific bags, one for herbs and one for your coin, was actually pretty good. But just having more inventory slots is definitely just better. Yeah, look at that. Blam. Equip a bag. That is so fucking good. Oh, freaking good. Sorry. Spore. I'm gonna mute that one. That is so good, guys. That is so much better than the actual... Okay, because, well, it was handy. You basically equipped 4 bags if you wanted to go buy a bunch of silver. Because in that specific bag, the silver would also not hurt yourself, if I remember correctly. But if the silver was in your inventory, it would hurt yourself. I might be recollecting this wrong, but it's still this way is still way better. Like having just like almost, well, like 14 extra, was it 18 extra slots? 7, 9, 18 extra slots in your inventory. That's huge, guys. That is freaking huge for farming. Like, holy crap. So, yeah, there we go. And then we are refinements. Tannery. We've got now paper press. We've got the tombs, of course. We got the vermin nest, which we need to spawn in the rats. The garden, we've got fences, decorations, miscellaneous. Got lighting. Do we have more flying lights, apparently? We're missing production, guys. The Devourer. The Devourer is definitely something we want to start setting up. Give me copper. Yeah, thank you. Because every time we pick up stuff that we already have, we can basically say devour it. For instance, if we would go now to knowledge, these are research. So these are books we don't need anymore. Because we basically did everything. So I just put them in here. I can get some paper from them. Right? How much paper can I get from? 10. Okay. So it says on top of it. Now, if we would pick up, for instance, old gear or stuff like that. I do believe large chest. No. Material, no. Large chest. Like duplicated crystals, for instance. The rod spear. I already have this one and I have it equipped. You don't need it. Blood rage, blood right. Power surge, power surge. So movement speed by 3%. Recast to consume the effect, triggering explosion. Yeah, we do need to pay attention because the same ones, although it's the same spell, it can have different properties, right? The one we have equipped right now is increased damage. Fading snare, projectile range. Yeah, I love the increased damage. But we can implement these later on if we go to tier 2 crystals. And basically, like, get crystals back. Like, the Devourer is definitely something that cannot be underestimated how important that is for your progression. I definitely not. But I still feel... Where's the freaking longbow? I'm missing the longbow, guys. Is that... workbench now? Copper longbow. Yeah, here it is, guys. Now we got the merciless copper longbow. So let's make the regular one. Now we need leather, crude, and whetstones. We can make whetstones, right? I think. Let's go crude. See if we can actually make that. Crude, okay, that's good. Or just whetstones, okay, that's good. And was it leather that we needed? I think it was leather that we needed. I think we already have that on us. But did we have enough? that is the main question now. It was crude and leather. No, we don't have the leather on us. But we were making leather a while ago. 135. And it was purple gems, guys. Purple gems, not the other one. And here I go, talking again, constantly. Really? I don't have the purple gems? Ah, that kind of sucks. Because I think the regular one... basically does not have... Yeah, we need purples. I don't think the regular one... Let's quickly pick it up. Oh, no. We have our first ability. So primary attack. Hold to charge a projectile that deals 60 to 120% physical damage on hit and grants focus. Stacks up to 3 times and increases the effectiveness of your other longbow skills. Fully charged shot spears up to enemies. Subsequent hit 50% damage of the previous hit. So the cast time is 0.7 to 1.2 seconds. 8.5 physical damage. Fully charged shot spears up. Why is there like... What is that blue? Is that... Oh, that's the line of... Oh, okay. So that's where you're aiming. It's actually pretty decent speed. We need to place a target dummy, guys. We got target dummies. Why not place them? Basic one. Set a basic one here against the wall. Turn it around. One here, and then we got a soldier one. 22. 33 on crit. Okay, 33 is actually not bad. The soldier one. Are we gonna do less or more? And now we have focus. Increases the power of your next longbow special ability. Okay, so if you do once, it's a 1 stack buff. For 10 seconds, 2 stacks, 3 stacks. So you can just press it, just one click it, and then it will fire, right? So you do not need to hold the button. You can just one click and it will fire. You cannot... Yeah, you cannot move while it fires, guys. So the second you click the button, it actually stops you from moving. And then, yeah, you cannot... While you're, like, holding your mouse button. Like, I'm holding the mouse button now indefinitely. Like, it keeps shooting over and over and over again. But every time if I do, I basically stop. This is kind of what makes the bow and any range gun or ranged weapon in this game kind of... It's a hindrance. I feel like you could at least not run, but at least just like walk a little bit, like move a little bit while you were aiming at it. And then 5, so multi-shot. Fire 5 piercing arrows in a cone, dealing 100% physical damage and knocking enemies back. Consumes focus, launches 1 additional arrow per stack, each dealing 20% bonus damage. So it's 5 piercing arrows in a cone, dealing 100 damage. Okay? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so it shows you the cone. And what's the cooldown on it? 8 seconds. Okay, so it's as fast as the fastest ability. So 18 damage. Okay, so there's no holding the button. Once you press it, it fires it. It's an ability. You press, it fires. So 18 damage. So if we would now stack up our focus, see how much it actually does. 30 damage. So it's actually almost, well, the double the damage would be 18, right? So 11 on a normal hit, 17 on a normal, on a crit for not charged. 22 on a normal charged hit. And then was it 30? Can I get a crit, please? 33. But then with the focus we're doing 30. I wonder if they can crit though. You do consume all the focus stacks. And on consuming, you basically shoot 3 more arrows, if I understand this correctly. So if we would lose the focus stacks, let's quickly do the math here. Let's stand it back a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 arrows. Distance is actually pretty good. Let's go a little bit further. closer. A little bit closer. How many tiles is that? 1, 2. So 3 tiles, I would say, is the... Yeah, 3 tiles. Let's do this. And now, if we fire, we should see 8 arrows. Really? I said fire? Yeah, look at that. So, yeah. So 3 stacks will give you 8 arrows in total. That's actually pretty interesting, guys. Again, sad that you cannot move while shooting. Like, standing still that second might be, like, detrimental on being able to... Like, you can hit a move with the sword, the axis. Like, you can still maneuver yourself a little bit to dodge incoming projectiles, right? The second you start working with your own projectiles, you're basically stuck. So that's not something I really like, but it's looking pretty cool. And yeah, once we have the iron, I think starting from the iron version, yeah, unlocked by equipping iron or higher quality weapons, we can get the third perk, guys. So we can take a look at that as well then. That is pretty cool. But yeah, we did 3 bosses, guys, and I feel like I'm gonna need to wrap up this episode here. In the next episode, we are gonna continue this this combat spree that we're having right now. We had 2 episodes with not a lot of action in it, and I feel like I need to compensate a little bit with some action in it, right? So Clive the Firestarter, definitely interesting because we want the alchemy table so we can start making our blood packs or whatever, not blood packs, but basically our consumables, so we can actually have health regen in the tougher fights that are gonna come across us. The minor explosion box we kind of need, because we kind of need to break open the door if we go back to actually go towards, where is he? Toward Quincy. Quincy is behind 2 doors, and we kind of need to explosion pack to do that. Finn the fisherman, we might actually check that out. Like I said, fishing becomes pretty important, and the sooner we start with fishing, the better it is, the better our stacks for fishes can go. And then we definitely want to go for Polaria, because Polaria has the large growing crop plots, guys. Garlic resistance, and not really that important, but especially the large growing crop plots. Simply because we need to start our flower farm as early as possible, so we can get, again, those potions up, those tonics up to increase our damage, so we can fight a little bit easier fights, right? So in the next episode, we've got 1, 2, 3, maybe Quincy as well. We'll have to see how far we get in that episode. There's not a weapon to test in the next episode, guys, and that kind of took away a lot of the time. Else I was able to do another boss in this episode. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. LongBow, looking pretty interesting. I cannot wait till I get my hands on the whip, guys. That is like, if I need to choose between the 2 for what I've been looking forward to the most, the whip instantly screams Castlevania. It is a game that I enjoyed immensely when... what was it? Was it on the Sony, on the Sega, or was it on the Nintendo? I think it was Nintendo on the Game Boy. I think that's where I played it the first time ever. It was so freaking fun. I think might be something I'm talking about like 30 years ago. Yeah, I'm getting old, guys. Anyway, if you want to see more of my Let's Play here in V-Rising or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, guys, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do have to say, the attention span of you guys in V-Rising Let's Play has been pretty high, and it brings a smile on my face looking at people that actually look through my entire episode. Like, usually I get a lot of views, like seconds here and seconds there, maybe a minute here, a minute there. But on V-Rising right now, I'm noticing that there is a lot of player attention on it, or viewer attention on it. And it really feels really, really good. So for those who are watching the entire Let's Play, guys, I love you guys. I really do. I notice it. I love you and I appreciate it. So yeah, keep it up, guys. Always really, really good feeling. Anyway, like I said, gonna wrap it up here. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.